What's our word of the year for 2021? We're gonna tell you. Hey everybody, it's Amanda.
And Rick.
And today we're gonna talk about our word of the year for 2021. Here's how it works. So every year, this guy right here picks a word of the year for our family. And it's just meant to be something that we focus on, something that's an encouragement.
Motivational.
Or motivational. Last year for 2020.
Inspiring.
It was urgency.
Urgency. That was the word.
And I had no idea how good that word was going to be for 2020. I'm a little afraid of this year's word, to be honest with you. For that reason, because, you know, urgency, man, everything was urgent in 2020. Getting toilet paper was urgent. Like, you know, everything. I have no words for it. So he picked the word for this year. And I'm just going to say, when he said it, I went, oh no.
Well, truth be told, she does that every time I speak. It doesn't matter what it is.
No, but almost every word of the year you pick, I do get a little bit like stressed about.
I just come home from work and she's like, oh no.
No.
He's here. So I'm just teasing.
Anyway. So word of the year 2021, you want to share what it is?
I do.
Have at it, Beal.
Okay. First, a story.
Oh.
No, last year was urgency.
Yeah.
And the idea of last year was don't put things off.
Yes.
All of us have responsibilities. All of us have work to do. Many of us get into that habit that, yeah, we're going to do it one day, and we choose to put things off. And the idea was not to get down into that kind of thinking, but push that aside, get some urgency about you, and just get it done. Go, 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 go. Build up a momentum and go.
Momentum was the word the year before that.
Yes, but continue that on
momentum,
with
urgency.
Just rapid service, you know what I mean? Anyhow, here's the deal. I know this because I've experienced it. If you meditate and really put into practice a life of urgency, even if your intentions are good, what will build up in you sometimes is anxiety. I mean, a great amount of stress.
That's true.
Fear.
That's true.
Doubt.
Because I'm an urgent type of person and I'm always stressed.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
If you're doing something kind of in a rapid pace, even if it's a good thing, inside you start to look at the time, you start to just sweat maybe a little bit, and you start to get the butterflies and the panic, perhaps even a panic attack. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's the word. With that thought in mind, that a life with urgency could build up some stress within your heart.
Yes.
The word for 2021 is what you need to battle that. It's necessary. And that word is very necessary, and it's courage.
Rick likes a long pause. I'll link last year's video up here and you can check that out.
Come on now, come on. Listen. Courage.
And you almost sound like the Cowardly Lion when you say it.
That's what I got in my head.
Is that what? Okay.
I just don't have a bow in my hair.
Okay. I'll see if I can't put one up there.
But stop it. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it is what a person needs, whether you're male, female, young, middle age, or old, to work, to get your responsibilities done, to serve.
Yep.
You need courage.
You need courage.
One thing that I have seen this year is not necessarily a lack of courage, but definitely people that are stretched to the point that they may lose it.
Well, there is a lot of fear. I mean, you can't tiptoe around that. There is a lot of fear in a lot of different ways. I mean, we had people who are afraid of politics, people who are afraid for their health, people who are afraid just to interact with other people. I mean, it's been very stressful. So yeah, fear is definitely kind of taken over. And I think for that reason, that's a good word to walk into 2021 with.
Yeah.
Because a lot of folks, I think right now, are walking in with a little bit of trepidation. And it's like, no, you don't need to be fearful. Let's walk in with some courage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't know what's going to happen. So let's walk in there boldly, strong, courageous.
I mean, in all seriousness, this coming year, I'm almost going to say it.
Okay.
I mean, it's the elephant in the room. People know it, but they don't want to admit it. It could get worse. It could be the same.
This is an encouraging video.
It could just plain be tough. No, what my point is this.
I totally know what you're saying.
My point is this. So what do we do?
Yep.
Should we say, well, if it's tougher,
I'm just going to hide.
I'm going to hide. Well, that's not an alternative.
No.
I'm going to run. I'm going to just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's none of that.
Nope.
You got to put that kind of thinking to death, and don't dwell there. Don't rest in that. You got to be courageous.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole idea, come on, seize the day. You know what I mean? We all need some courage.
We do.
Yes.
We do all need some courage. That is for sure. And as you were saying, we really don't know what's coming in our future. Could be something, like you said, possibly worse. But
I hope not.
But
I think we need to be wise.
It could be better.
Could be better.
I mean, there's no reason to just automatically assume that, that everything is going to be challenging as we move forward. We really don't know what avenue. I think if anything 2020 has taught us is that we don't know.
But here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the deal. It could be better. Mm-hmm. But there are a lot of people that are hanging in the balance that might not even get to that better point.
Yeah.
Because they don't even want to look.
Exactly.
You know?
If you hide in your room because you're not courageous, it's not going to be any better. If you're scared to just make any kind of a move, you're not going to certainly move forward. So, I mean, it's you've got to actually get that courage, build it up within yourself, and be willing to just step out in faith. And courage has a lot to do with faith. Mm-hmm. I mean, frankly, it came straight from the Bible. Mm-hmm. I mean, Rick specifically chose the word courage based on Joshua 1:6-9,
yep.
Which we can read for you.
While she looks it up, let me say that Joshua in the Bible was an old military leader.
He was.
And he was going to be used by the Lord to go into some pretty heavy battles. Mm-hmm. And anybody out there with any kind of military training or life understand that you need courage. Well, folks, you can apply that to day-to-day life. Mm-hmm. Every day is a battle of some kind in our world. And you need courage. You need courage. And it helps you to keep your feet firm and planted while you're in the midst of a storm. Go ahead.
I'll read it for you. Joshua 1:6-9 says, "Be strong and of a good courage. For unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest deserve to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest." So that was the verse. And of course, the Lord is talking to Joshua because he's getting ready to take over leadership of the people. And he says, I don't be strong and have good courage. He repeats that 3 times in that little space of passage. And he says that he's going to do the things that he's promised. And he encourages Joshua to, to just be faithful and to follow his word and to just be focused on it. Don't turn from the right hand or the left hand. Just be faithful, and then he's going to be prosperous and have good success. So, and he says he's going to be with him no matter where he goes. And, we're believers. We've been very open about that. And, we certainly trust that the Lord, no matter what the future holds, he's going to be with us wherever we go. And we're just going to focus on him. We're just going to be faithful and allow him to do the work that he has planned for his people.
Yeah. And, and I'm fully aware that there are folks who are not necessarily Bible believers that follow our channel. And I know that. But I will say that as a believer, I find my courage in my relationship with the Lord. And I know from experience that is where you find courage, true courage. And you may agree with that or disagree, but nevertheless, courage itself is what's necessary and very needful for this day that we live in. 2021, I don't know all the challenges that will come, but because this is life, and we have lived a while, and we know that there will be challenges down the road.
Always are. Because
life has proven that it's a series of challenges. And like I said, the alternative is not to run and hide. So, folks, to stand firm in a day like in which we live, we need some courage. I do find my courage in my relationship with my Lord, but it still stands the same. You need courage. That's our word for the year, and hopefully you'll see some value in that because it is needful.
Hopefully it'll encourage you. By the way, encourage means to give courage. So hopefully our word of the year of courage will give you some courage to face 2020.
Absolutely. If you're looking for a word, you don't need our word, but you don't necessarily need to take our word, but maybe you can find some strength from it, some encouragement from it.
Yeah, if you have your own word, by all means, everyone shares it with us every year. Share it down in the comments. We would love to hear it.
Oh, absolutely.
So anyway, that is it.
Might be our word for the year after.
Anyway, that's it. You guys have a wonderful day. Come back tomorrow, and we'll be back to our regular content. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Be courageous.